Alrighty. Hey y'all, we like waffle. I'm gonna need you to chill out. Stop trying to bite me. Yo, this cat wild. She wild. She's a wild cat. Say hi. Why are you trying to bite me? Look at this. Stop trying to bite. Say hi. Say hi to people. Ooh, you like what you see? You like what you see? Say, Cliff, get out of here. I'm getting attacked. The cat is attacking me. This cat right here is attacking me. What did I do to you? Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Hello. You better not unsubscribe, Cliff. I'm gonna fight you. You know how hard it is to get some subscribers up in here? It's hard, okay? It's hard. All right, we're gonna get into this comment read. All right, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hey, April. Hey, everybody joining in. Say hi. Hey, you better not. Hey, Sayuela. I need 2 more subscribers, y'all. I'm gonna be at 1,000. 2 more subscribers. I'm gonna be at 1,000. All right, say bye-bye. Fun time over. I gotta read the phone. She's down here biting on my feet. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bye-bye. I need 2 more subscribers. Hey, Monica. Y'all, just 2. Just 2. I'm gonna be at 1,000. The struggle is real. Hey, Faye. What's going on, everybody? How y'all Monday night going? How y'all Monday going? Well, went, I should say. Y'all ready to get into these comments? Let's get into these comments. We don't have a lot of comments, y'all. Stop. I put this review up so late, so I guess my views wasn't the same as normal. But it's okay. We here. 3 more. I'm out. Stop playing. Let me go to my channel right now so I can see if I need to go and fight Cliff, y'all. Because he's not about to be playing with me like this, okay? The struggle is real out here. Ooh, $9.99. Look at that, y'all. Ooh, I need 1 more. I need 1 more. I need 1 more. Taurus are loyal, don't front. Right. I hope you guys enjoyed my bloopers and flashback video I posted. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I had fun putting it together. Let me see. Let me go to the review. Y'all, this cat is really down here just biting on my feet, and I'm not doing nothing to her. I don't understand why she want to attack me. Stop. All right, y'all. So let's get into the comments. Let's start from the bottom. So Chaos said, Amani is just messy. In the words of Wendy Williams, stay out of grown folks' business. Now Woody was keeping it all the way real. And I grew up when there was only 3 channels on TV and still remember the day our family got our first microwave. Also, nobody had a computer in college. We had to go to the lab and Microsoft Words wasn't invented. I'm just saying. So keep living. I agree. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Franny. Hey, y'all. So when I say ain't much change, I was just saying for me, for me. But I lied a little bit because a lot of things did change a little bit. Okay, more than the phone. I do remember when the TV only had when the TV actually used to end and the screen would just pop up and it'd be like the static. and that was the end of the TV. And I used to watch the box, and I used to have to request the music I wanted to watch. Y'all remember that, or am I the only one? We all around the same age, I assume, or a little bit older. So I know y'all remember. Bring his in here. Let's get the party started. Let's get it started, y'all. Ooh, maybe tonight we're going to hit 1,000. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all don't even understand. Tonight we might hit 1,000, y'all. I'm at $9.99 as we speak. $9.99. Okay. And Sage said it was 4 channels: ABC, CBS, NBC, and PBS. And yes, to get in this microwave, VCRs and computer labs at college. Y'all, listen, I don't remember all that. Hey, Rosemary, I don't remember all of that. But I guess technology has came a long way. Okay, we got cars that park themselves or whatever. So, what's his name? Henry wasn't too wrong. Okay, he wasn't too wrong about a lot of stuff not being changing and stuff. Video music box, yes, I remember that. I definitely remember the video music box. I used to be up there trying to vote too, and my mother would never let me, but I was trying. All right. So Lorenzo said Miles and Woody went on the show for the wrong reason. Woody tricked Amani's underwear off, and Miles doesn't have the swagger to remove Cameron's underwear. Sad little kids. Oh, did I just get another subscriber? Did I just get? Oh, look, y'all, we about to have a party. I'm about to put the music on. That is what it is. Period. So I want to know, like, Woody. I don't think Woody tricked off of Monty's underwear. I don't see that. So then Lorenzo said Mal's boy, Black Boy Joy was suspect. What's so suspect about Black Boy Joy? I don't get it. Did I miss something? Can somebody tell me what I missed? Because I done took myself out. I went to go get the link and took myself out. I don't have my light on tonight, y'all. I didn't feel like all of that tonight. So I hope y'all can see me good. All right, let me paste in the stream. There you go. Okay. So Cliff said black or blue ink. I want to give you a black and blue eye for this review. You lucky, you blue sister. Why you was mad at me? Because I was talking about Christina? Why you mad at me, Cliff? Don't be mad at me. She was, look, I can't talk about nothing she ain't put out there. Now tell me she wasn't acting like everything was okay. Why every time we turn around she crying? Please let me know. Every time somebody talking about something, here she go with her speech and crying. Okay, yeah, but why he said it was suspect? Well, I need to know what he meant about suspect, Alyssa. I don't know why he said it was suspect. They need to stop picking mouths apart. So then you gave me 1,000 with your other. Well, come through then. What am I supposed to do? That? Y'all, I'm gonna have to we gonna have a party. We gonna have a party. Wait till I get this live 1,000 subscriber live jumping. It's about to be super duper lit. Okay. Oh, let me see. It's not suspect. Yeah, it's not suspect. But I don't know why they said that. Because Lorenzo don't like Miles. Yeah, but I don't understand what the suspect part about it was. Like, I'm just like, you don't have to like him, but what's wrong with having Black Boy Joy? So then Karen said the experts need to actually do some therapy and ask Karen what her problem with intimacy is. Her closed off behavior is super abnormal. Absolutely. They need to ask her, like, why are you so closed off? Why don't you want to, participate in anything that has to do with intimacy? Why don't you want to talk about sex? Why don't you want to do that? You know my dad was lit. Stop lying. Okay. Marquise is convinced that production doesn't like Karen. Why doesn't production like Karen? Y'all think she getting a bad edit? Because I think it's just her. Then Marquise said, "Can you believe Karen and Miles won the game?" I told y'all why they could win the game. They won the game because they had too much time to really focus on small details. Amani and Woody and what's the other couple? Amelia and Bennett was so like into each other, getting to know each other emotionally, getting to know each other physically, that they didn't have time to start realizing, do you like to fold your tissue? But we know that Amelia knows that Bennett only uses one square tissue, so I'm assuming he ain't folding or crumbling, and that's just that, and that's just nasty. But it is what it is. Don't talk about me and my dad. Do not. I'm embarrassing. I'm gonna have her come here and do it. That's it. So then Deborah said, my ride or die Woody was giving Mouse the business. Okay. All right, right. He was letting him know. Hey, Happy Move. So then he said, I said, come on through, Woody. Snap, snap, snap. He was dropping all the nuggets. Now, if only Miles would listen to him. And what I'm going to need from you, Miles, is to follow through on what you told Woody in the barbershop. That as long as you see improvement, you can continue to stay in this. So it's been 4 months and you're not seeing any improvement unless you include the fact that you can initiate small things and she won't pull back from you as improvement. So, based on what you said at that time, your decision should be really easy. Get out of this mess. Because, bro, your wife needs a therapist, not a husband. And as uptight and stingy as she appears to be, even if you eventually get it, it's probably going to be trash, just like what he said. What? It's probably going to be trash, just like what he said. Dang. Okay, y'all is not really feeling Karen. I thought by now we would be like, oh, we like Karen, but y'all, I guess this is it. It's just it. Woody is annoying a little bit. He's not an expert. Okay, between Woody and Amani, you can't tell them that they not the experts. Okay, with Amani little messy self. I don't like the term Black Boy Joy in general. It wouldn't matter who wore the shirt. Why you don't like the term? Woody and Marty are very nosy. LOL didn't like that part. They were very nosy. Hey, Angela. Chloe, why they don't set up a meeting with Karen and Amani talking about their relationship with Matt? I don't know. It feels like they try to keep them apart, right? Like they don't want us to really get in depth with anything. I don't know. It seemed like we getting a lot of undertones. Okay, so if y'all been watching the season, right? So think about it. We saw a lot of Brett and Olivia. For them to not even have naked, we saw a lot of them. Like all the shows was about them. And then now that Brad and Olivia is out, it's like everything's coming about the thyroid check for what? What's wrong? You want to hear some other people join the chat, just not you, Franny? Why you say that, your fave? Email me or send me a private DM so I can know what you're talking about. All right, black boy was used to belittle black men. Okay, I can understand that. I understand that they haven't had any issues that we have seen so far. I think they need. Oh crap! What happened to it? Hold on. I think they need to relax a little. Yes, they really be going in. Samuel, right? He's lucky that they have a good match. He's gotten a bad match. He will be lost. Absolutely. Your thyroid is swollen. You here? Is that here? What you don't have me in here scared. Y'all know I go to the hospital in a minute. Here? Hmm. All right. So Simply A said, Christina is ridiculous. I'm glad I'm not the only one that side-eyed the pink sheets though, LOL. Exactly. Because I was like, what's up with the pink sheets? Henry needs to call her out, and he also needs to come clean about his real feelings and stop being so agreeable in every situation. Yes, I need him to grow some balls ASAP. I'm so over Amelia and Bennett. I don't think I would be. It would be. I didn't think it would be, but it's just a lie. Exactly. Amelia and Bennett are becoming like a show. It's like it's staged or something. Oh look, now you're gonna have me in here all scared. All right, I'm gonna go get it checked out because now I'm nervous. um, I'm glad Amelia expressed her disappointment to him about that letter, though. It was all over her face. And what the heck was in the bed with them when they went to sleep? Who sleeps with platters of food in the bed? I didn't even notice that they had food in the bed. What? Olivia irked me this episode and last episode, and Brad needs to quit playing games, texting her to hang out. Goodbye, sir. It was good to see Miles expressing his feelings, but the whole time I was yelling, rub your man's shoulder, Karen. Give him some reassurance, supportive, physical touch, girl. This is your moment. And yes, Amani is super nosy, but she asks all the right questions because she's intuitive. But yeah, she's a little petty, messy, and nosy, lol. Woody would actually be a good friend match for Henry because of his insight, but I don't see them just hanging out on their own either. I can understand why Amani wants Henry to open up. They are all on this journey together and they are there to support each other. So for him to be more closed off than the others is a little off putting. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna get it. That's probably why my energy been low, y'all. That's why like my last video was a voiceover. My other video was a like a trailer of different videos and stuff. And even tonight, like that's why I kept my light down. I'm just like, ugh, maybe that's what it is. Is that dangerous? Y'all gonna have me in here paranoid. I don't do this to me. Maybe I'm just getting fat. And my neck just look fat. And I'm hot. All right. So Tinkerbell said he's a lean pocket kind of guy with a slam on Henry for being overweight when he was little. Now I didn't pick up on that, but when she said it, it made sense to me. I completely agree with you that Christina should just shut up. Yes, the whole episode she was just up talking and talking and talking. I'm just like, girl, shut up. She hates herself and it shows every time she talks, okay? Again, where are the therapists on this show? If the producers, therapists, etc., were invested in the success of these marriages, the therapists would be there. I'm starting to actually hate Married at First Sight just for that season. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't have a problem swallowing. I am like you, Chloe. I get paranoid. Yes, over everything. Y'all, all right, y'all. Next video when y'all see me laid up in the hospital bed again, y'all be like, Chloe, what's wrong? But like, I got my thyroid checked. I'm just waiting on the results. What was BS? The lean pocket statement. Listen, I'm not reading all 25 of these replies that you and around the way girl next door was going back and forth about. If you want to get up here and discuss it, Cliff, you're more than welcome. So Manette said after spending twice as long in Married at First Sight experiment and Henry, Christina, and Karen can't get any further than they did in the first week. The experts should step in and tell these participants, take thanks for playing and send them home. Karen has made Miles lose 20 pounds, keeping him sexually frustrated. Secretly, she probably likes him like that with her cold heart. Miles, wake up. She is not worth the wait. There's a difference when somebody not worth the wait, right? Christina and Henry can't articulate a complete sentence when talking about their relationship. Bennett, with his vast vocabulary, can't comprehend. Henry mumble jumble. Bennett said that Henry was confusing and contradictionary. Christina's fake empathy over Olivia's breakup had her look ridiculous. Exactly. I was sitting there like, why is she crying? What? Somebody need to tell me why Christina was crying. Christina worked on my nerves so bad this episode, y'all. I just need to know why she was crying, why everything had to be come back to about her. Like she was just doing the entire most for me, like just too much for me. Now, Cliff, you can say whatever you want to say, but I'm gonna just tell you, it was too much. It was definitely too much. Muche, Milan, you gotta turn that down, baby girl. Thank you. But she said that Karen made Miles lose 20 pounds just as he was sexually frustrated. The crowd was awkward. It had no purpose. I was sitting there like, what are we doing? Why are we crying? Oh, y'all, Christina. Ooh, that girl be working on me. Why did Karen tell Miles she would do better considering being more physical? She we don't know. She keeps telling him she gonna keep trying. Hey, Angela, she gonna keep trying. She gonna keep trying. She gonna keep trying. The girl ain't do nothing. She ain't do nothing. Christina can't read a room. I don't know what's wrong with the girl. Did y'all see how she was making all the nasty looks and everything when they was playing the game? I'm like, what's wrong with her? Something wrong with that girl. The whole episode, like I was just like, she crying. She and her feelings, like what's y'all? I don't know. I don't think the girl has ADHD. I think she is bipolar. I think she bipolar and she just don't want to put that out there. That gotta be it for me. Attention, yes, she needs attention. Karen keeps saying that to keep him from quitting, right? Her body language tell the truth. She don't like him. Period. Point blank. So Miss Dior's daughter said also when the evidence that Christina lies. Also, where's the evidence that Christina lies? So far, she's the upfront one in the relationship, willing to admit her faults and issues. Henry is the two-faced rat. Now, how do y'all feel about that? Because Miss Dior said that Christina, there's no evidence that she lied. Now, I think she lied. You want to know why? Because we haven't seen the text. Now, if she would have showed us the text and then like she was just expressing how she felt about the text, but she didn't do that. So that gives me a reason to think that she was lying about the text. She just needed to do something to get Henry's attention. I don't think she ever got a text. And to accuse that man of being gay is a big, big deal. So let's see what the comments said. So Cliff said exactly. Christina been open and real the whole time. We hear about Henry's feelings is when he is talking behind her back. He's a coward. On a filter, he had nothing positive to say about Brian and Christina. Then admitted he wasn't attracted to her. So why is he leading her on when it can still work? She has Olivia for her own decision. She needs to break it. I don't know what's up with that girl always crying, y'all. This whole episode, she was just like doing the most. Y'all, I can't believe that we almost died. We ain't getting nowhere. I feel like we've been talking about the same thing over and over and over. We still got the favorite couples. The ones that been trying to get somewhere ain't going nowhere, and the ones that broke it down already broke apart. I just want to see the text message. So Cliff said, Chloe, remind me not to commit a crime with you because you will give up all the evidence. I sure will. Y'all don't do a crime with me. I'm not going to jail for nobody, okay? I'm letting you know now I'm not going to jail. Well, what did I tell you last season when it was Bray? You don't give up your source. Look, I ain't going to jail. I'm telling on everybody. I would not be surprised if Christina is cheating because she loves attention. Ooh! Henry was like a middle school girl talking behind his wife back. He always talking about somebody's back. I'm not going to act like Henry not a problem. He's definitely a problem, but Christina worked on me, y'all. So then Miss Dior said, and who knows? Maybe she deleted it. Maybe she used it as a strategy to suss out why he makes no effort with her. It's not like she accused him or told anyone else. Now you were right about that, Misty. Or you right. He did. She didn't actually tell everybody. She just told it to him, and I think she was reaching for attention. But I also think that Henry felt like he needed to jump ahead of it, just in case she tried to come out and say it. But that's why we got the footage of her saying that, oh, back in the day, I used to be a flamboyant liar. Back in the day, I used to be a flamboyant liar. It don't seem too far from today, girl. They drag it out. Yes, I feel like we ain't getting nowhere, y'all. We still feel the same way we felt the first episode, like nothing changed. We keep saying, oh, we hope Karen get it together. Girl ain't never get it together, ever. Franny, it's your comment. You ready for your comment or nah? Not yet? Let me know. I'm going to go to the next one. So Monica said, the pink wand holds all the magic for this review. So entertaining. Thank you. It's actually a pen. It's a pen. Y'all know I love little sparkly pens and all types of pens. I love pens, but pretty pens, not like regular pens. Henry isn't perfect, but he seems genuine. He does seem like a nice guy. It's hard for him to articulate what he's feeling. That's the problem. But overall, I don't think he's a bad dude. Imagine how Mouse feels. Drawn out and stressed out like the rest of us. That's why he lost 20 pounds. If that's what you gotta do, lose 20 pounds, somebody should have told me a long time ago that's what you gotta do, lose 20 pounds. I could stand to lose a good 20. Y'all, I'm starting to think maybe it's because I'm hot and I'm sweating a little bit, so maybe that's what y'all seeing, and I'm on a slant. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. You can jump in, Franny, whenever you're ready. So kicking it with that said, girl, I'm still binging. She's still catching up on all episodes. Kicking it with that, we need you to catch up with us, okay? We need to be on one accord as a family. I wonder why I can't even love this comment. What's going on with that? Monica, you still in here? They trying to play me. They won't let me love your comment. Okay, so Around the Way Girl said, Amelia and Bennett again with the theatrics. Act 2, Scene 2, Amelia has a book on her face, and Bennett mentioned her singing. Bennett performs Fish on a Dock dance. Get him off the screen. It was a whole thing, y'all. A whole freaking thing. Did I add you in? I thought I added you in. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you? I'm scared now. I feel like I have to go get my
I
thyroid
know,
checked.
that's why I put out on a turtleneck. I don't need darkness telling me about giving me no kind of diagnosis. I'm
I'm
covering
over here like,
everything.
let me.
I'm like, let me cover up, because child, I'm already like, let's go
Whew.
to a urgent care.
my
I'm
my
like,
I can't handle it. If I feel anything wrong, like I'm ready to go
if
to the
my
doctor.
arm itch a certain way,
Yeah,
I'm going
I
in.
can't take no type of pain, no nothing.
Nope.
All right, girl,
Yes,
you ready to get into it or what?
I am. Yes.
Okay, let's go. You said great review, long pause, but not usual. Long post, but not my usual novel. Because listen, I'm almost at my max with these
I'm
quotes.
max capacity.
You, you there?
I'm
Girl, they
getting so
stressing me
frustrated
out
with them. I'm getting very frustrated.
because nothing's changing. It's like
Nothing is changing. People keep saying they're going to change and they don't. And it's been 4 months. And it's just like, all right, I'm tired of just hearing the same things. I'm
I
tired.
I don't understand exactly. It's like repetitive. It's like William and Imani been in love from the beginning. Amelia and Bennett been in love from the beginning. Cameron and Mal, she still don't want him. Christina and no, Olivia and Brad, we knew they was a train wreck. This whole season was literally about their train wreck.
And then they're not even together.
Exactly. We saw more of them than we saw of any other couple.
It's just really frustrating to watch. And I grew very impatient. And I'm just like, okay, like decision day can't come fast enough. That's where I'm at. But I'm committed and I want to see it through and I want to see how everything happens. But like
That's
it's
how I
like
was. I was watching it and I was like, I don't feel like taking notes. This seems repetitive.
before I used to be like, oh my God, I gotta tell my husband, don't say nothing to me from 7:30 to 10. Like, I'm watching this. I want to see the preview for next week or what. And I was just like, okay, like I
It's
guess.
yeah, it's getting to that point. But it's almost
Yeah.
over. It's almost
I
over,
know.
y'all. Then we gonna
We're
be
close
sad.
to the finish line. Hmm?
Then we gonna be like, no more married at first sight.
No, I'll tell you after this. I've been into Love Island.
You are?
I used to watch the UK version. I always watch the UK version. And they had this is
Okay.
the second season of the US one. It's finished, but I think you should look into reviewing that. I think it's
I
such a good show. It's
what's
32
his
episodes.
Slay reviews by Slay or something like that. I can't remember his name. But he reviews it and I was I've never seen the show. So I'm
I
now
mean,
that
it's
you guys
trashy. It's just a trashy, very, very trashy. Like
oh
it's
I
like
love the
what a
trashy.
trashy, but it's good. We'll talk about it after my novel. Not even a
Okay.
novel. This is a novella. It's very smaller. It's smaller.
It's a little
Go ahead.
smaller. Okay,
Yeah.
so you said Amani and Woody doing great. I don't see a reason why either of them would say no on the decision day.
Right, but like I said, like he's pissing me off because he's this expert because him and Amani worked out. Like, first of all, Henry didn't want to talk about it because last time he told Amani something, he got into the doghouse, so he's keeping
Right.
his mouth shut. Right now, they want to know all these details. They want to know that so they can throw in everyone's faces that they're doing so well, and I don't like that.
Yep.
And I also think that Woody, like, you have some nerve. Like, you don't know anything. You've been married for 4 months.
The way
Like,
that you could tell like both of them wanted to spill the fact that Christina accused him of being gay.
that was funny though when
Like,
Henry
but you
and
could
Woody
tell that they
exchanging
were
looks.
you can tell they were ready to like even Amani was in the room ready, they was ready to get it out. Like, but they didn't. I'm happy they didn't because that would have been a mess.
I mean, we'll get to Henry and Christina later, but I think that they're gonna make it, right? They're gonna totally make it. The issue for me is that they're acting like they are experts and professionals when they got lucky.
Yeah.
That's it. That's like someone who won the lottery sitting here telling you about investments and how to be rich. Like you won the lotto.
Exactly. You
You
need to
don't
do
know
this on your
anything.
own.
You don't know anything. Just be happy
Right.
and grateful, and that's it. I still like them, but that was just every time I would just roll my eyes, like, all right, like,
It was a
okay,
little messy.
yeah, yeah. And
A
Henry
little
learned his
messy.
lesson. Last time he talked to Amani, he got in trouble. So he's like, you know what? Let Christina talk.
Exactly. The last time Amani said, so tell me what you think about your wife.
Last time he got in big trouble. So he was like, I think that's a question for Christina.
And she was like, no, I asked you, I want to know what you find.
Last
I'm
time
like,
I told you something, you ran your mouth. So
that's what
I'm
he
not
should have
saying
said
anything. He's shady enough to say it too.
behind her back though.
I think he'd say it in her face too.
You think so?
The same way he said, Christina, there's a laundry list of things that you've done wrong. So he's ready
Period.
for it. Yeah, he's ready for it.
I don't
But
think it's
they'll
gonna
make it.
print. The producers are putting them up. All right. So then you said Amani and Bennett. Bennett's letter was a mess, and Amelia didn't like it. But that's not even close to a big deal. They making it. Yo, the
Yeah,
letter had me. I was cracking up because I
less
was
than
like,
20K. Jeez.
and then Cliff sent me a link that is actually worth 100K.
In all honesty, like,
I would have wrote the letter too.
but
What
the
you
thing
want to tell
is,
your younger self? Do not trade the $100,000 card.
Bennett doesn't seem like the type to like hold on to stuff or to take care of stuff. So that thing would have been raggedy by now.
He said keep it in the book.
I guess Bennett. Like I guess hindsight is 2020, right? Like
But
now
he's
you
not.
upset about it.
You don't think Ben is a collector? I could see him having Pokemon cards. Most guys like him have the Pokemon card.
Bennett
Like,
needs to get a job.
it's
How
right.
about
Some
that?
he don't even make that in a year. I'm like, what kind of full time,
He
girl?
could, you know what? I mean, the good thing is Amelia is open to taking, care of the household, and she's making enough to cover everybody. But
But he
man,
already said that he's not fine with that. Remember, he said that he wants to be financially stable. So he's actually thinking like a husband and a future father.
what's
So,
stable about 20?
but that's what he said. That's why he didn't want to have kids because he wants to get more financially stable.
All right. I mean, go off, Bennett. Go off. Do what you gotta do. But that. I mean, they weren't really specific about what they needed the letter to say. They just wanted to like talk to your younger self. Like
Right.
he
So you can
chose
get a
to talk
clear
about him.
understanding of them.
She chose to talk about him. Like I wouldn't have made that a big deal, but it was a big
Yeah.
deal to her. So
But she didn't really make it a big deal. She was just a little disappointed.
I guess. I mean, they're
But
trying
I
to
was
find
happy to see some real emotion from Amelia.
true because she seems very she
Like, go
seems
with the wind. Everything is
yeah,
fine.
nothing's
Nothing
wrong,
bothers
nothing's
me.
wrong. And then you get a situation where everything's piled up and then you explode. So I'm
Yep.
happy she did express to him that that was annoying to her. But in all honesty, they didn't say talk to your younger self about your new spouse. They just said talk to your younger self. She chose to speak about him.
Right.
So yeah. I mean, if that's all they're dealing with, then like they're
Whatever.
fine. Yeah, they're fine. They're absolutely fine.
So then you said Olivia and Brett, great decision to call it quits. Olivia didn't try, and that's the bottom line. Brett wasn't the easiest, but he's not the only reason for the demise of their relationship.
Yeah, point blank.
Period.
Period. Like she did. So even though in the beginning, everybody was like, Brett seems like, he's the villain. Like it looks like we got the villain this season, right? And I was very much a person in the middle, right? Like I'm like when I saw the bachelor party, I was like, that's inappropriate, like all of that stuff. But after that, I'm like, he didn't really do anything too bad, right? And I kind of just watched and I observed, and I think that he was the one making all of the compromises, and she was not willing to do anything. Oh, you get to eat what he cooked as opposed to going to dinner. Okay,
Right.
what else, right?
I think that they both were stuck in their ways, though.
I think that he was a little bit more open to compromising than she was.
Definitely. She just wanted him to fit in her life wherever he can.
Yeah, and this is not the show. She should have been on Marrying Millions or something else. But like she needs to, I've said this before, I'll say it again. She needs somebody who is more senior, who has grown kids, who is set in their life, and then they just travel and go out to eat and that's it.
Yeah,
He
she
buys
needs
her a
someone.
bag. He brings her on the yacht. Like that's what she wants.
She needs to go on Millionaire Matchup. Ain't that a show?
But she got to be, she got to be the millionaire to be on there
You know she thinks she got, girl, she thinks she got it. Don't worry about it.
with that pink bathroom.
She got it. That's what she think
That
anyways.
house was a mess. I could not. I couldn't. I could not. I'm not fighting for that. Come on. This man got his
Yo,
own house. Like for me in New York City, like 30 minutes is a great commute.
uh-huh.
That's a dream.
Samuela said Olivia tried to mold Brad into what she wanted as a husband.
And as you can see, it wasn't going to work. And the crazy thing is, I respect Brett because he's like, listen, I'm not going to sit here and walk on eggshells. I'm going to head out. And
He was like,
that's
no,
it.
thank you.
I think he's
No, no.
35. He wants kids. Like, come on. The
They
experts
was
they
gonna
were
be
wrong.
miserable.
They were wrong for them. They were wrong for that. So, next.
Right, right, girl. We lost the whole excitement every other time we had. Now we
No,
like,
because like it's just like,
now we just go.
like come on. Like it's like the thing is I don't want the season 10 drama. I don't. I don't want that. I don't want that at all, right?
Hmm.
But like they don't even want to be there. They seem exhausted. So like for
Because
somebody watching it,
they 2 months over time already, right?
I like the fact that it's longer. I feel like it's very hard to choose someone in an 8 week period. I hope that
Hmm.
they can maybe make this 12 weeks. Still keep it the same amount of episodes, right? But it'll
Yeah.
give us more footage, right?
Right.
And
So we
I
don't have
think
to keep seeing nothing.
2 months, like what do you know in 2 months? Like at 2 months, you don't even know if you like the job you in, like much less like a spouse, right? So
Right.
I think that they should extend the experiment for 12 weeks. I don't think 4 months, but I think at least like 12 weeks. And I think if they did that, they'd get more retention. They'd have more people staying together.
I hope they do something, girl, because I don't know what's going on. It's like the deeper we get into the episode, the seasons, it becomes less about marriage and more about drama, which is okay there, but there has to be a balance. All seasons have had drama. Remember Matt,
Of
remember
course.
Luke, remember all
Yeah.
these guys, but it still was about love. You know, they took
Right.
out.
And they're giving us the love in this one because we obviously have two. I think they're going to be successful. I don't know the outcome, but I think that they're going to be successful. The Amani and Woody and the Bennett and Amelia. I do think that we'll get to Karen and Miles.
All right, so let's go to Christina and Henry. So you saying, man, LOL, Henry exchanging faces with Woody at the dinner it was sending me. I'm happy
Sending me.
that yeah, it was sending me. I'm happy that the folks don't believe the rumors. They should have followed Brad's example, calling this thing quits. Girl, when they was at that table going back and forth, I said, "Oh Lord, I just
And
want
Woody,
somebody to say something."
and Woody is so expressive, so he's like doing all of that. I was like, I can't. This is hilarious.
And then he
And
was
Miles
like,
was
"Y'all
probably like,
gonna
what's going
have a
on?
relationship off of hope? Y'all gonna have a relationship off of hope?" I said, "Look at him.
His relationship is off of hope.
You can't tell him that."
If you would think he's been married for 15, 20 years the way he's
Girl, he
carrying
was
on.
ready to give me. He was ready to give us marriage advice. Period.
Like Francine, this is what you need to do. You need to do this. Oh, thank you so much, Woody. I had no idea.
Exactly.
Pissing me off. I was getting annoyed. I was like, what do you know? Like you've been married for 4 months to a stranger. Like,
But how do you feel about the advice that he gave Miles?
uh, I don't feel any way about it.
Do you think he had a point though?
Oh yes. I think he had a point. I do think that um I think I don't want to give too much because we're at still Henry and Christina. I want to wait until we get to Karen and
All right,
Miles,
well, let's just
only
get to
because.
Karen and
But
Miles
let
because
me
they
finish
next.
with let me finish with the let me finish my Christina. So Christina has told us it's not like we're it's not like we're what is it called? It's not like we didn't just make it up that she was a liar, right?
Right.
She said that that's her history. So I'm going to go with that. If Henry says no, that's not true, I'm going to go with that because although he's not the nicest, right? Not the nicest, but he's not the easiest. He has not lied yet,
Right.
right? And
Right.
she says that she has a history of a flamboyant liar. Like that's a
Right.
crazy kind of lie. That means you
That's
go
a,
outlandish. That means you do the most. That means you just make crazy stuff up, and like that's
oh, like
dangerous.
you mean like the text message of him being gay?
That does not exist.
That's being real flamboyant to me.
I think that she probably did that to garner like to garner engagement conversation. She wanted it to hit a spot, or I don't think she believes that. I think she just wanted a reaction out of him because she's not getting anything from him.
Right. That's why
She
I
wanted
don't
a
believe that
reaction.
he's real either.
She wanted a reaction, and she still didn't get it.
It made him dislike her even more. It's like, oh,
She
it's like
still didn't get the reaction. So what now?
nothing.
And if these are the tricks that she was pulling in her relationships in the past, like
Miss, men want to marry me. Why don't
where? Cliff. Cliff is Cliff is the only one. She's been watching the reviews.
if you want to marry Christina?
He be riding for Christina. He
To
admits
the
when she's
end.
wrong, but he be riding for her.
To the end, yo.
I
You can't
couldn't
tell
do
me nothing.
that's not a hill I want to die on. I'm sorry.
So then
Mm-mm.
let's get to Karen and Miles because I'm
All
ready.
right. All
You
right.
said Cameron and Miles. When Miles said that he's open with his feelings, this is what he is talking about. I know it's often a joke in here because I'm extra about it, but I'm really a person that protects my peace. Giving the heads up about what he's feeling as opposed to putting on is a daily struggle. It was beautiful to see. Yes, it was. Karen might give him some because she won't want to be embarrassed on decision day and him saying no. That's an awful reason to proceed with marriage. Saying so you won't be embarrassed, but Karen seems to be about appearance.
Yes. So I think that that's going to happen because she doesn't seem like the type that would get divorced on TV. She looks like the type to say yes, make everything look good, and then do everything quietly. Like, you
She's
know,
gonna pull a Katie.
yeah, do it on, quietly. You don't want to do too much. I think she's gonna do it because if that's the only thing he'll holding him back. He's willing to deal with her coldness. He's willing to deal with everything else. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Okay.
She's willing to deal with everything else. And yeah, she's gonna do it. I think so.
So my thing is, I think she might pull a Katie and say she want to stay married for the sake of TV, but then eventually, just like the same way Katie did, say it's not going to
Hold
work
on a
out and
second.
then get divorced and whatever and break up later. I just feel as though like I don't. She didn't want Miles from episode one. So why do we think that that's changed now? Like nothing has changed. So at this point, I'm tired of watching it. I don't want to hear her say she won't try anymore. Try what? Do it. Do something. Do anything. Because if she say try one more time, y'all, I'm over. I'm over her trying. Y'all heard me.
I hear you. I hear you. And that's that. But I have to go. I gotta go.
Okay, well, thank you.
Bye.
Oh, look, Cliff's in here. Cliff, you gotta change the Okay, I can't hear anymore. Hey, Cliff.
I gotta do what?
Cliff, I can still hear me in the back. There you go. I was hearing me in the background. That's why.
Oh, I had the TV on.
Oh well, can you turn it down?
I turned it off. You still hear it?
Yeah,
Let me
it's
go
an
out and come
echo. It's
back
like
in.
me echoing.
All right, let me go out
Okay.
and come back in.
Hey, Simply. Hey, girl. Hey. I still believe Karen and Miles are going to have a breakthrough. Karen wants to be with him, and I think her walls is about to come trembling down. Girl, tremble. What? How many more episodes we got? If you talking they about to come down, girl, I hope you right, because I'm over. I am over. It's gonna be the last episode right before the reunion. She gonna be like, "I love Miles," and I would be like, I'm done. I'm not reviewing this show no more because they stressing me out." Where's Tiffy? I don't know. Maybe she's like I'm about to give a rundown like I know her personally. Maybe she out. You know, maybe she at work. I don't know. What kind of bonus do they get like for staying together? I don't know. They get a bonus for staying together. I got to shout out Desiree because last week I forgot her comment and she was like, "You forgot my comment. I'm so sorry, Desiree. I'm sorry." Um, girl, I hope you right. What shoulder tap? What you talking about, Faith? I ain't seen no shoulder tap. All right, well, I'm gonna hold you to them words, Simply Ace. Franny, can you come wrap my scarf, please? Right, she always got that scarf wrapped to the gods. Hey, Danielle. Henry is there for the money and wine. Definitely for the wine. Definitely for the wine. Christina is there for the money and housing. Room and board. Room and board. Karen is there for the money and image. Yes. But she ruining that image because everybody is ready to have a whole fit with her. She definitely ruining that image. So then Monica said the pink wine holds all the magic for this review. So entertaining. I read that. Oh, I had to go back to Franny's comment. Let me go. So Island Rose said Olivia don't cook anyways. She don't need the salt. Your recap is more exciting than the episode. Well, thank you. Thank you. I tried because y'all, it's taking a lot out of me with this Married at First Sight. Okay, this season is taking a lot out of me. 1K to 5K a month if they stay together for 6 months. Oh, they get a bonus? Stop playing. Samuela. If they stay together, wait. Alyssa said 1K to 5K a month if they stay together for 6 months. And then Samuela said if they stay together, the production pays their rent for 6 months. That's why Christina fighting so hard to try to make it work. Oh, okay, this makes sense now. Christina and Brad would have been fun together. Oh, that would have been, I think they would have been a good match. Now, that's who I think would have been a good match, Christina and Brad. Y'all don't think so? Because I think they can handle each other. Hey, Cliff.
Don't hate me. Why y'all hating on Christina?
I still hate me. Nobody's hating on Christina.
No, y'all been totally unfair. Yes, you have. First, you talking about her being emotional. Was Olivia emotional? I don't remember y'all complaining about that.
We're not talking about Olivia. Olivia wasn't even in the episode.
We gonna don't tell me.
We talking about this episode at Let's Pack. She wasn't even in the episode.
No. Y'all biased, and this is what I'll be talking about every week. You say nothing about Olivia. You say nothing about Miles when he get in his moment. Is all good. So what? She was emotional. Maybe she was on her Bloody Mary this week. I don't know.
Girl,
so
what? She the whole episode.
You know, and then to say like she's lying about the text just because she says she used to be a flamboyant liar. That's called past tense. Would you call somebody that used to be a drunk now? Like, it's past tense. Freddie, cut it out.
Cliff, I got one question.
No, I'm dead serious because y'all. No. I'm not finished. Let me rock. No. Wait a minute. Did we not have the same situation when it came to Zach last year? And you told me he ain't have no source and this, that, and the third. And he was making it up. Then we found out he did. He was just keeping it to himself. Right or wrong?
Okay, but this not that.
You protect your source. Everybody ain't a snitch. You protect your source.
Man, get out. Well,
Franny, you could go ahead. I'll see your face, Franny. You could get ahead. Whatever. Y'all some haters. Then gonna talk about the girl is homeless, like and all this other nonsense. That ain't cute.
Nobody's talking about being homeless.
Like my boy Lorenzo, Lorenzo said, you never know what's gonna happen to you down the line. And I don't think she's homeless.
Nobody was talking about her being homeless.
No, y'all been getting at her. Y'all been getting at her head, and then talking about her being emotional. She was the only person at the table when Miles spoke about black issues that said something. Everybody else had a hush mouth. There was other black folks there. There was other white folks there that ain't say nothing. She the only one that showed some type of care. Now y'all can get ahead with all of this. Y'all on some bull, and they're gonna act like Henry. And they're gonna act like Henry is such a great guy. Y'all know Henry ain't worth 2 cents. All he do is talk behind people back. I pray Brett check him at the reunion.
Let it have it.
Cause y'all be acting up.
Cliff was waiting to get up here to go off on us.
She
And then
said
the
that
girl
she
can't
was a
even call a
liar.
boy a
I'm
hot.
going with what
And then
she
she gonna
said.
say,
Hey, Missy
Franny,
yours. Hey, Yolanda.
Franny, I used to play
Did she
with
not say
Thundercats.
that?
I don't do it now. Like, so what? I used to play with toys. Past tense. So what? Used to.
Come on, Cliff. Now, don't tell
It's
me
used to. Like,
Just leave
like
it
so.
alone. Just
No,
leave it
because you
don't
alone.
can't.
tell
No, no,
me
no, no,
that we
no.
trying
Because
to read.
this is my problem. This is my problem.
We reaching.
Because she was being transparent with him, right? And telling her how she was and being clear about it. So y'all trying to use it against her. So she should have just said nothing, not open up and say, hey, this is what I used to be, or this is what I am now. And so because she used to be like that, oh, you gotta be that way right now. No, that's asinine. Y'all ridiculous. I don't know what's up with
I
y'all.
don't know what
Y'all
to
ridiculous
say. She's
tonight.
Let
giving
me
us
ask
the
the
proof.
chat. Let's ask the chat. Y'all, do y'all believe that Olivia was lying about getting a text message? Do y'all think she got a text message or she
So
didn't?
let me ask you a question. So yeah, when
Missy, you agree with you, Cliff?
the way here, I know Miss Dior, she only one had common sense. I know. So you telling
Who
me,
talk for us,
so you
y'all?
you
You know
telling me
what?
that is not.
See, that's God. It's like that. Just wait.
Divine.
I'm just like, I'm just
Oh.
Cliff, you still here? Talk for us.
So you telling me that is.
Oh.
So it said, I agree with Cliff. She lied. Olivia.
Mm.
Olivia, what about Olivia? I'm confused.
I'm about to cry. Whew.
Cliff, we can't. Okay, y'all.
I really
Okay,
dislike y'all. I'm not feeling y'all tonight. I ain't feeling y'all tonight, not at all. I ain't feeling y'all. Y'all didn't the whole lean pocket nonsense. Like she don't know if the boy eat lean pocket. Y'all
But it
sick, man.
was pointless.
I'm just
What
letting y'all
was
know
the
that right
purpose
now.
of her bringing it up, Cliff?
Okay, she brought it up because he don't really like much is what she was trying to say. He's a lean pocket guy. So the fact that he was enjoying his meal, that's what she was saying. She was correlating it to that. Like, oh, he really liked it because he's a lean pocket guy. Like,
Okay.
common sense. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, get it together. Freddie, you get on my nerve. I should have left you on Pinky Channel. Never brought you over here.
He's so mad at me.
I think he mad at
Because you're
all of us.
ridiculous.
I'm
Well, we said
crying.
Olivia got a text. So no, Olivia said that. No, I'm confused. No,
I
not
don't care about
Olivia's
the
text
lean
from
pocket.
Brad. We talking about text message. We talking about Christina. Did Christina get a text message? Really get one saying that Henry was gay, or did she not? Do we believe that she actually got the text message, or do we think she was making it up?
I believe that she was making it up because
Me
she has
too.
told us that she was a flamboyant liar. This is a very flamboyant thing to lie about.
It makes sense to me.
No, it really don't make any sense. It really don't.
Okay.
How does that not make
Because,
sense?
like I said,
Where's
like,
the receipt?
do y'all not understand the word past tense? Used to. Before. Not now.
I have a question.
Like, what don't y'all understand?
I have a question. I just have a really quick question. So let's say you know somebody that said they used to steal. They were stealing. They were stealing. That's what they did. You come home, your TV is gone. They at your house. They was at your house. Your TV is gone. You not gonna question that?
I'm
No, because
questioning
people
every.
like it was
Listen,
sad.
I'm
They
questioning
used to
every.
it.
No.
He
If my
couldn't
TV is
possibly have
gone, I'm
done it. That was
questioning
past tense.
everybody. Period. But for me to just say it was him, I would be wrong. That's what y'all don't get. I'm questioning everybody.
Oh yeah. Why you so mad at
Now,
us?
y'all close-minded.
She's
That's your
the
problem.
she's the one that told us
Hey,
she
You
was a
Yvette,
close.
hold
flamboyant
on.
Y'all should
liar.
know better, especially.
Hold
I
on.
can't deal
You
with y'all
said
tonight.
that
She's doing what we thought she'd be doing. If she's a flamboyant liar, this is a very flamboyant lie.
because I look, if I was going to
We
accuse
don't.
somebody of
Hold
something
on. We
so big
don't
as
know
being
if it's a
gay,
lie.
I would definitely show the
Listen,
receipt.
this is what I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying. We
Right.
don't know if
We
she's
want to
lying.
we want
There's
to
a
see the check.
chance. Hold on. There's a chance she could be lying about her living situation. If she is, I really don't care. I can understand that, right? I had this conversation
Right.
with somebody else. If she is, I can understand that, right? That'd be embarrassing to bring that on national TV, and especially to a husband that do nothing but talk behind your back. I get that. This, I don't feel she's lying. I just don't. I'm not saying he's gay, but do we not just see her communicating with a dude we believe is gay, and he could not get that information back to her? Y'all making it seem like it's so far fetched. And the fact that he laid in the same bed with this woman for what was it, 3, 4 months,
Yeah.
and your joint ain't happen to bump into her? Are you serious?
See, we're not
Dudes take.
guys, so we
Come on, man.
can't tell you what
Ask your husband.
that
You
is.
married though. Ask your
Thank
husband.
you, Millennia. And thank you, Cassandra.
Ask your husband.
Did I hit 1,000? Y'all did?
You did. Cliff gave you 1,000.
I gave you 1,000. I should have. I wish I could take it back.
Just don't dab, Chloe.
Yeah, she look Riri when she do that.
You look crazy.
Y'all
Wait
here.
till the celebration about to be lit. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, we need some other people to come into the chat while we going and talk, because it always
But
me,
what's the
Franny,
purpose?
and
Because
Angela.
you don't
He
want
just shut us all
Oh, Lorenzo.
down.
he don't want to talk about it.
I'm not gonna be in here when the other people talk. I'm just saying I want to hear other people talk.
Well,
You
maybe
too
they don't
ridiculous.
want
There's
to,
no hope for
Cliff.
y'all.
That's
What
why
you
we
say?
got the chat.
Maybe
Jeez
don't make them
Louise.
feel welcome, Chloe. You ever thought of that?
I
Oh,
make
all
Make
right.
them
everybody
feel
feel
welcome.
welcome.
He's mad.
He mad at me. I didn't do it,
Shut
Cliff.
up. Nah, it's your channel. You ridiculous. You the ringleader.
Cliff need a Snickers.
We gotta get him some food.
Nah, Franny, I already knew you was biased. I thought you was changing. That's why you be on Peaky channel with that nonsense.
I'm not biased. I didn't think she was homeless.
Yes, you are.
I spoke to my flight attendant friend, and she said she probably has a crash pad. And I'm the one that was saying that in the chat.
But my whole thing is, forget. I don't care about the where she lived. My whole point is about the message about son. Are you telling me there's no chance that he could be gay? That you
He
don't
said he
believe? Like,
isn't.
so if let me put it like this: if somebody said to you he's gay, right? Would you be shocked?
Hmm.
Like if it came out later he was gay, would you be shocked?
There's no look of it. Like anybody could be.
Answer. I didn't ask you
Yeah,
that. I
I said
asked
I'm gonna
you,
say yeah
would
because
you be
I would
Henry
say
shocked if it
doesn't
yes.
was
strike
That could
him?
me
be
as gay.
anybody.
He doesn't strike me as gay, and I
Listen,
got good gaydar. I don't see it.
if y'all don't sit y'all, man, if y'all don't stop lying on here.
It's a Monday. It's a Monday. That's what it is, Chloe.
Kimberly is confused, Cliff. Why
Y'all
are
stop
you
this
mad?
lying. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Darkness gave him a
Is
diagnosis
is
in the
nothing.
chat.
Is listen. I don't know what he is, but there's nothing about him that
Henry
says
had
he
heart
like
surgery.
women like
Maybe
that.
his libido isn't where it should be. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Good point,
What
Yolanda.
what she say? Cause I ain't reading
She
the
said
comments.
Henry had heart surgery. Maybe his libido
Open
isn't
heart
where it should be.
surgery.
Open heart surgery.
Whatever, yo. I ain't trying to hear that.
All right.
You just don't like Henry.
That's cause it's
You just
because
keep
y'all make
Christina to the
cause I
end.
listen when it comes to certain
Where's
people,
Cynthia? Because
y'all
y'all want
hard
to
when
sip
y'all was hard
tonight.
on Brett. Y'all was hard on Brett at first, then y'all saw the light, and now y'all hard on Christina, and eventually y'all will see the light, and I'm gonna rub it in your face.
I don't think that's gonna happen because I think that
Yes, it is.
she did this to
I
herself.
heard the same thing when it was Brandon, but I was right about that too.
Well, I didn't watch that season.
You was right
so-
about Brandon's for me, but it's
I
still
remember.
we only
Wait a
got
minute,
like
you
3
wasn't in Pinky
episodes
Live
in.
back then?
No,
I feel like
I
you
stopped
was, but
watching
okay.
after the honeymoon.
Dang girl, you should have kept watching.
It was too much drama for me, so I couldn't do it. I would see clips, so but I
Oh,
didn't watch it.
it was a train wreck, but I'm here for
It's good
drama.
for
I'm here
you.
for
It's
love.
good for
I'm here for
you for the
everything.
content. But for
Yeah.
me, I just can't take all of that in. It was just too much.
Cliff, your echo is bothering people.
You can't say nothing. I
You
don't
I
thought
was
know.
about to, I was about,
you
no, I was
thought
about
Henry
to
was
say
gay
something, but I'm gonna let y'all
immediately?
rock.
Why did you think he was gay immediately? I don't understand. All right, y'all. I'm putting the link back in the chat. If y'all want to join in, let me know. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I never got gay vibes from Henry. So this is why I was sitting there like, she just had to come up with something because he wasn't attracted to her. And her saying that she was a flamboyant liar
Like I'm gonna
is
go with
like,
that.
I'm gonna go
People
with
tell you
that. Like,
who they are. No.
right. Can we get a crown warrior shot? That's dark liquor.
Yeah, that's brown.
I only drink. I got some tequila in the bag. Don't get me started, y'all. We gonna be here
Uh-oh.
partying. I'm mad excited. I don't know what to do with myself, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to sleep. Y'all gonna be seeing me up on live at 1 o'clock in the morning. I got 1,000 subscribers.
That's amazing. Good job. I mean, you put in the work, so congrats.
I've been hustling, man. Henry
And as
is
much
just.
as what happened?
I don't think he is gay, but I do believe he has some kind of disability. Oh yeah, we know he got some kind of disability. Henry is just timid. Yes. Okay. Right. Timid. I was never fond of Olivia. Mr. York, what you want to talk about Olivia? Cause we've been on Christina for a long time. So what about Olivia? Oh, you was never fooled by Olivia.
I told y'all she was nice nasty after at the honeymoon.
Oh, after the wedding. Oh, Olivia. Oh no, I didn't get it down to when she started talking about how he don't have no money and she don't want to pay for him to go. She just wanted off. He needs to.
I saw it on the
Basically,
honeymoon because she just kept making faces and kept I was like, ooh, I don't like this.
and they talk
I
about
don't like
something
this.
she'd be good with Henry. Where?
Well, her mom is in the comments in these groups saying that she wished her his
Do I still have
daughter
an
was
echo? I
paired with
changed
Henry.
headsets.
Yeah, you still have an echo.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I mean,
Can you
I'm
tell
gonna hop.
April? April keep asking you, can you wrap her hair scarf?
Yes, yes, girl. I'll give you a tutorial on the congrats live. I'll
Oh,
give you a
it's
cute
gonna be lit.
tutorial.
It's
I'll
gonna
give
be
you a
lit.
tutorial. It's the easiest thing, I promise you.
I need to learn too. Everybody bring your scarves to the celebration.
I'm literally deep conditioning.
So Deborah said, my question, Cliff, is she said that the guy who was having an affair with send her the text who is the guy and why does he have Christina's number? Right. That's what I said in that video. I said, if the guy who sent her the text is the guy that's actually messing with Henry, how does he have Christina's number?
And why can't he just give
Make
him a
sense.
call? Why can't they just jump on a call?
Sounds suspect to me.
No.
Sounds very flamboyant.
Sounds like a very lie that is flamboyant. I can't believe he was so mad.
Cliff is going off on us, y'all.
It is a Monday evening.
Right.
Like, no, come on.
Oh, right. Oh my God. We gonna have to let Cliff get his echo together before he come and start getting
He's gonna
at us.
come back on and he's gonna tear us up again.
Right.
But listen, you can't change my mind. If the girl said she's a liar, I'm going to go with what she said,
Right.
And it makes me think about what other lies was she coming up with.
Girl, probably all
She probably
of them.
said she was pregnant or to people who knows?
Girl, I said that. I said maybe her struggle love wasn't really real. She just thought it sounded good.
Yeah, like they sharing a can of soup. That sounds rough.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. There's no
Cassandra
echo.
said maybe
Is
Christina
echoing?
friend was probably
No, you're
on
good.
in it.
All right.
He was for the drama. Yeah. But I don't know. about that though.
Say that again.
Cliff.
Yeah, this whole review was horrible. I just want you to know that. This is one of your worst reviews.
Christina's side. This was a Christina show. You should have been happy. It was all about Christina.
No, it was lies about Christina.
He made it all about Christina.
Lies about Christina.
Damn right, lies.
She's a self-proclaimed flamboyant liar. We're going by what she said.
I really don't understand how y'all don't comprehend past tense. Like, is me and Miss Dior the only one that understands that?
We understand that, but she's still showing tendencies.
I know you have trouble with words, so maybe that's what it is. But I don't understand y'all. I really don't.
I understand.
She's still, but
1000%. I understand it.
I don't think you do.
But if someone says that is their history, and the person that's being accused of it saying that it's false, I'm going to have to go with the person who has had the history of it. That's just how it works.
Like to use your example. So to use your example, if somebody that used to steal was in your house and your TV gets stolen, so what you're telling me is it have to be them.
It's a very high chance. Very high possibility.
Does that mean and it's a big possibility that it's not them.
It's probably a small possibility that it's not them.
Why you riding so hard for Christina? I mean, you riding hard because you ready to curse us out for real. Why you riding so hard for Christina?
Because I don't like your biasness. Let Henry would have did that to Mika, or hell would have broke loose on this channel. You can make that face all you want, but it's the truth.
I'm confused. How? What?
Behaving the way like that with Mika, I said if Henry would have behaved that way with Mika, you would have been on his neck, and you know it.
I can't make the comparison. I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
Because I need you to clarify what you mean.
Trying to say that you prefer Mika over Christina, and that's the only reason why you're feeling this way. For me, I don't know Mika. I don't know from the clip. Me personally, like I don't think he's easy either. I don't think Henry's easy.
Honestly, I don't prefer neither one, but I'm going off what I see. And although Henry is still part of the problem, it does not give Christina a pass for her to act the way she's acting. And to accuse somebody of being gay and then not wanting to show the receipt is some BS. Now, if she would show us
see, the difference between me and you is I'm consistent.
If you want to say somebody's gay, you need to have proof that someone told you that. Especially, the story don't make sense. How does the guy who's messing with Henry call you? That's like, that don't make sense.
Yes, it does.
That's a very big thing.
Wait a minute. So if I was out there creeping with, hold on. So if I'm in a relationship and I was out there creeping with a chick, you trying to tell me that chick can't get in touch with whoever and get the information back?
I'm not saying it's impossible, but what I'm saying is that if that was the case, let's just use this for example. If my husband had a side chick and I called her, you think I'm not going to show him the messages that she said, whatever she said? I'm going to be right in there like, you see this? She said that this happened, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't have the messages no more. Oh, they deleted. I'm going to show them all the receipts. So when I get in his,
I'm going to give you this example. If let's say Lorenzo was dating Franny, right? And I got information that Franny was cheating on Lorenzo. And I give it to him. And I'm like, yo, don't put my name in it. He's going to call her out on things, but he's not going to throw me under the bus. Like, I don't see why y'all.
This is the guy that's sleeping with Henry, not some friend. This is supposedly the guy that's sleeping with Henry.
You don't know the relationship. No, you're assuming you don't know her relationship with that person.
She said the guy who's sleeping. He said the guy who's sleeping with Henry is the guy who texted her.
Chloe, I said you don't know her relationship with that person. Dang.
Milan said the soup was another. Milan said the soup was a lie.
The what was a lie?
That the soup was another.
Oh, y'all aggravated.
Y'all are messing me up tonight. It is Monday.
Y'all funnier than the whole episode. I'm just letting y'all know that because Married at First Sight is draining me. Oh my God. This makes it worth it. Trust me. This makes it all worth it.
Oh my gosh. Milan is a mess.
Oh my goodness. I don't have a problem with the guy reaches and Christina, but Chloe is 100% right. Where are the receipts? Thank you. If someone came to me about
And
my
Whitney
husband,
Houston boy, show me the receipts.
right.
Y'all said the
I'm
same.
pulling them up.
Chloe, y'all said the same thing about Zach. Into the following episode, y'all said the same thing about Zach, and we got proof that you said that. In the chat was saying that. Oh, he's lying. He's making it up. And then the next episode came, and then homegirl was.
As of right now, if she come up with these receipts, I promise y'all, I apologize. I ain't got a problem. But as of right now, I ain't buying it because like those not receipts that you just get rid of.
Chloe,
stop
if you did a
not
video
gonna get
on your
anywhere.
predictions of this show, you'll see how much you wrong.
Ay. All right. I think we've gotten as far as we're gonna get.
Right. I don't think there's no convincing. Everybody is stuck with what they feel. It is what it is.
Whew. That was nice.
Shout out to Miss Dora. Forget everybody else. Shout out to Miss Dora.
Forget everybody else. All right.
Well, if we all agree, this wouldn't be fun.
Right.
So we gotta have everyone can't be agreeing on everything. Is she really a flight attendant? Oh my God.
Oh, okay, y'all doing it.
Who said that? Who said that little slick comment? Y'all some haters.
Oh, Kimberly.
Please don't get Chris started no more, y'all.
We need him to relax. It is Monday night.
Because he over here, his blood pressure is hot.
Got his Timbs on.
He about to come fight us. Oh Lord.
Ay.
Oh my God, I'm so hot. Y'all done made me laugh so much. Yo, I'm asking the same thing. Y'all not right. Cassandra said she don't think so. Oh Lord. Oh God. Yo, I can't. Here go my cat again back here messing up with my thing.
Diana said we haven't seen her go to work. I can't. I'm gonna get off. I'll do it later.
I'm not good, y'all funny.
I gotta go. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
I don't defend Henry. I never defend Henry, y'all. I always say Henry plays a part in them being the way they are too. I don't defend Henry. It's just that sometimes Christina does something that overshadows what Henry is doing. Henry definitely needs to put in the work. Yes, he does, but at the same time, Christina needs to be able to open up to him actually open up from the beginning. She's been like just doing the most, like being nasty, being mean, being rude. She cut him off when he was trying to talk at the wedding about her earrings. And then she just was like snappy with production. So I can understand why he feels that way. I also understand why she feels the way she do. I honestly think that they just not a good match for each other. But no, I don't defend Henry unless I feel like it's something to defend. But he doesn't do anything to defend. He doesn't do anything to bring up. It's Christina who does all the stuff that's worth talking about, if that makes sense. Something weird about him. Henry. I don't think this is the show for Henry, because even Henry said he couldn't go and talk to Like he couldn't talk to her. And Pastor Kyle's like, yes, you can. You just talk to me so you could talk to her. Right. He's definitely a disconnected and not affectionate. Definitely. And Manny Hoja, I'm not doing this with you, Kimberly. Y'all were cutting up here. I can't with y'all. That's them. That is them. She needs to get clear on being as dessert because child, absolutely. I was on Christina's side until they opened up about their traumatic childhood and she told him to get over it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She keeps doing stuff that makes it seem like we're defending Henry. But in all actuality, she's just doing the most. And Henry's doing absolutely nothing. So it's hard to bring up anything he does when he's not doing much. What you looking at? Y'all see my little kitty cat? Ain't she cute? My baby. Okay, go. And leave my background alone. All right, y'all. I think we got a few more comments left. Oh my God, y'all have me cracking up for real. Oh, okay. So Anthony said Christina letter to her younger self was so dark. It was a child. If a child read that, they would have been traumatized. What was so traumatic about the letter? I don't know. I don't know what was so traumatizing about it that a child would be traumatized. I don't know. Let me see. She might have had a hard life when someone says they don't think they would live to see 30. You're right, Cliff. She might have had a hard life. If you will come in here yelling at me, rethink it, because I don't want to be yelled at no more. You already had your time tonight.
Whatever. No, I ain't thinking about you no more. I was just wanting to let everybody in the chat know to subscribe to Millennium and Mom. Their link is in the description with me. They trying to reach 1,000 as well. That's what I want.
Let's go. Let's do it. That's right. Shout out to Millennium and Mom Cassandra in the chat. Period. Okay, y'all. Let's go. Where am I at? Cause y'all. Whew, I done laughed so hard. I don't think I laughed that hard in a long time. So around the way, girl said Anthony Mason, what got me was she was the one telling Henry to be confident and present and just get over his past. Right, but she still seemed to be holding on to that. Right. I agree with that. So Maggie said, I'm confused. Are Black women not targets too? We don't know about the Sandra Bland's or Breonna Taylor's of the world. Okay, so let me address this. Okay, let me get my thoughts straight. I wasn't talking about like Black women wasn't targets. But what I was saying is that when I saw some of the comments and some of the groups like, oh, Carrie doesn't understand she's Black too. Okay, that is true. But our Black men are seen as a target. Not saying that our Black women aren't, but just because they're men, they already have a disadvantage over women when it comes to our skin colors. So I'm not saying that women are targets. Yes, we are targets. If you watch my video where I talked about Black Lives Matter, I pray every day for everybody in my family, women, children, and men. So yes, women are a target. But what Karen was trying to get across was that she's married to a Black man and he is seen as a target. That's all she was trying to say. She wasn't making it about her because it was about her husband. So sometimes we have to separate it, and she was making it about her husband. Okay, so I don't want anyone to think for any reason that, oh no, I don't think that, because trust me, I know, like, yes, Breonna Taylor, say her name. Yes, Sandra Bland, say her name. Like, oh, absolutely. I'm here for all of it. Okay, but now that we got it out the way, go watch the video. It's down there. It's one of the, what is it called? It's Black Lives Matter, George Floyd. I can't remember the title, but I definitely made a video about it. Okay, let's move on. You gonna say my celebration over? Stop coming for me. Yo, so let's go. Deborah said, why is Olivia worried about whether he left food or not? She's not cooking in nothing anyway. She just wanted something else to complain about. She should have some food left in her cabinet at her real house. Maybe. I'm just saying. Exactly. I'm just saying. She was also, oh, he took the plates. Oh, he took the salt. I was like, I thought it was funny. Because she really complaining about some daggone salt. Girl, if Christina don't take a seat, she probably don't even use salt in her food. I'm just saying. Shoot. So then Jennifer said, Olivia ain't going to be cooking. She like to eat out. She don't need salt and pots and pans. Exactly. She don't need none of that. Cliff got his Timbs on and he's ready to fight us. Y'all, I'm telling you, I think Imani and Woody and Karen voted Miles as the spokesperson for the retreat. They all had some opinions, but Miles shared it with the group. Right. Miles shared it. Oh, well, maybe that was the case. Maybe it was him, sharing it with the group. But I just feel like I'm glad that they let it happen. I'm glad it wasn't cut. I'm glad it wasn't like, oh, a little bit. Like they talked about it twice. So I was like, yes, go for it. Because at that time I remember being in a how I felt around the time everything was happening. So I can imagine how they felt as well. All right, so let's go. Yes, he talks very well. I can see that. Absolutely. Okay, so Miss Doris said, okay, how was Christina to act when Henry clams up and says nothing? Henry only shows her a face of everything is okay. We're still learning. Remember that it's at least twice that Christina said, let's end this, and Henry said no. Let's see it to the end. So he's been gaslighting her to have to have a bit of hope for change. Meanwhile, he goes around bad mouthing her to everyone. Now, I can agree with you on that. You're right. You don't see the comments. Stay right here. They ended from the review. I just read your comment. You said that. All right, so I do agree. I do agree that she did try to end it a few times, and he just kept saying, "Oh, he's still willing to work it out." But she said the same thing too. I think that's why I don't understand why they both playing this back and forth game where they know they're not for each other, but they keep trying to make it back to each other. But then they want to complain about each other. It's like I'm over the back and forth between the both of them. So Jennifer D said Lifetime covered it on Couple Scam too, where Jeff D went to protest in Boston and Shawnice was speaking on it, and she loved it. I didn't see that, but I could imagine. I definitely could imagine. But Miss Yo, I was reading your comment just then. How you gonna ask what comment I was reading? Yours. All right, y'all. I think we done. I read all the comments besides the whole thread of what thread was that? One of those threads. But the floor is open, y'all. If y'all want to come in and talk some more about the episode, about the couples, about me reaching 1,000, period, or whatever. Yeah, just jump in the chat. I just put the link in there. And thank you guys. Make sure you thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you for joining my family. I really appreciate you all. Please check out the video I just posted about what video was that? Oh, with my bloopers and trailers and stuff. Yeah, we all know he would say something. Karen should have touched his arm. She's so cold. Yes, Chloe review Love Island. Is it start with? Are we in that season now, or is it going into that season? Like when that season starts? Because I think it's already over, right? I think Karen going to get it together, but there's a 20% chance it will be shown because their narrative and because of her apprehensions. Right. Thank you. Happy moon. I've been grinding. So Samuela, you don't think they're gonna do it? Oh yes, I'm going live for my 1,000. Yes, I am. I'm actually going to do a whole live celebration. My one dislike is you. Get out of here, Cliff. I definitely am. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's probably going to be like I don't know exactly when, because I think I gotta wait for like the subscribers to stick, and then YouTube will send me an email, or I can apply for monetization, and then once that hit, then we in here and it's lit. Karen and Miles might make it. We all think Karen and Miles might make it. It's just that why we gotta go through so much for them to get there. Love Island is already done, but it's 33 episodes and it's great. Oh, 33 episodes, girl. Okay, I'll give it a shot. So you guys, I know I want to put a ring on it. Do you think I should do Ready for Love? I've never watched it, so if I watch it this season, this will be my first time experiencing Ready for Love. So I wouldn't know what I'm expecting going into it. But I know I definitely want to put a ring on it, because when I saw the preview for that, I was so excited. Karen and Miles don't need to make it. They don't need to. You don't think so? It's like we want them to. I don't know why we want them to so bad. I think this is the only couple we want to see make it so bad in the history of Married at First Sight, for no reason whatsoever, besides the fact that I don't even know what the fact is. I don't know if it's because Miles is a good guy or what. You won't call me biased. It's my opinion. But you know I will switch up my opinion if I feel feel differently. Yes, on Ready for Love. Okay, so I'm gonna try Ready for Love, y'all. I'm going in it like I don't know what to expect, so I'm hoping that it's great. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, that would be amazing. And both of those shows come on back to back, and I'm usually off on Saturday, so that way I'll be able to drop both of them back to back, depending on how the views go for those two. For either one of those shows will determine if I do a comment read on those. There's someone better suited for him and his love language. Right. Right. So Cliff, the one person who dislike all my videos is here. I know. Somebody be doing it. I speak on behalf of Millennium. No, Mom. It's 4 months and nothing has improved. Like, no, exactly, Cassandra. That's what I've been saying. I'm gonna need her to stop trying at some point and just do it. Watch last season. Oh, that's what I should do tomorrow. I should binge watch last season so I'll be ready for this season, right? Thank you, girl. When Tiff get in here? Oh, that's what it was. We want to see Black Love. Yes. Hey, Tiff, girl, Cliff, you and Cliff need to team up, because he was just in here going off on us, and we wasn't doing nothing but just, saying we wanted to see the receipts. And then, that went sideways. Well, Miles don't tell Karen either. What you mean he don't tell? Oh, he didn't tell her that about his feelings either? Who is it? LL. Who comes here every week disliking the video? I don't know. I'm telling you, as soon as I post my review, it be up for I think it was like 6 minutes, and it was like thumbs down. One time I posted, it literally was like 2 minutes in, it was a thumbs down. I'm like, I didn't even start talking about the show yet. Like, it's a 36-minute review, but it's okay. It's still a view. Hold my beer. I can't. Where are the receipts? Yes, we just want the receipts. Tiff, they said she lying and she homeless. Now Cliff lying because we never said she was homeless. That wasn't us. Uh-oh, y'all. Now here you go. Hey, girl, hey.
What's happening? So y'all talk about Christine. What y'all got to do that for? Listen.
Because we said that she was lying because she said she was a flamboyant liar, and we didn't see the receipts for the her saying that she for the text message she got. So therefore, we don't believe that it was true.
Listen, Henry never said it wasn't true. He never said that. That's all I'm gonna say. And second, Christina, listen, they need to get off her head. Henry is so rude. It couldn't be me. I would have been cussed him out by now. We would have been fighting. If you want to act like a female, we can go ahead and fight them.
So you think that Henry is definitely still? You think he is gay?
I don't think he's gay. I just think that he, the same way we're looking at Christina for asking him, I'm also looking at Henry for not coming out. Like, you know how Miles was big mad? Like, oh, why would she say I'm like, I have feminine? Like, Henry was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, who said that? Like, that's my issue. He was trying to know
Frank
who's in his
said that
business.
he absolutely said that it wasn't true.
Listen.
I mean,
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Listen, I'm just saying we need to get off Christina's head because listen, Amani's how I was feeling this week when Henry is always trying to be like, Christina, what do you feel? She said, no, I'm talking to you, baby. I'm talking to you. And Henry looked like
look, this is how I see it. I still want the receipts. I don't believe it until I see the receipts. Until I see the receipts, I will not believe it. And if she pull out these magical receipts out of nowhere, I will apologize. Until then, I'm not buying it.
I don't know if I don't think he's gay per se. I just think that perhaps he just liked to have a little bit of fun. We cannot ignore.
Now you guys would turn that man into having a little bit of fun, girl. What is up with y'all tonight? Happy Moo said his reaction was weird. Y'all are hilarious tonight.
Yes, oh listen. They see what I see. They see what I see. And you know, Christina telling the truth though. We got to give it to her. She said she used to lie back in the day. We don't know what Henry used to do back in the day. He must have been a little freak or something. We don't know. He looked like he a little freak, so let me mind my business.
He's freak, I'm not gonna lie. I do think he is kind of freaky. But I'm not gonna say that he is that he gay, but he might be into some other stuff. Hey, Cassandra, girl.
Actually, it's Mom. It's not Cassandra.
Oh, hey, Mom. Y'all need to clarify who I'm talking to. This whole time I thought you was Cassandra. Hey, Mom.
No, the whole time it was Cassandra. I was cooking, so now I'm on.
Okay.
So first of all, congratulations on 1,000.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me just say something about Married at First Sight instead of talking about all the couples individually. I mean, is it me or could they have wrapped this season up like 6 weeks ago?
Yeah, I said that. I said they dragging it out. Like it's repetitive.
It is. And it's the same thing week in, week out. It's actually hard to review because nothing new is happening, and that includes the front runners. So it's really hard to give an opinion on a Christina or a Henry because we know what's going to happen every week. Olivia and Brett, Amani, Woody. So it's kind of like redundant to keep talking about these people the way that we do. I mean, yes, Henry needs to talk. We know that. But he's not going to talk with somebody who he's not interested in. I mean, he said that really week 2. So he told us we just thought he wasn't serious, but he's serious, you know?
Right. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Marvina.
And then as far as everybody else goes, like Amani and Woody, I mean, we're pretty confident they'll say yes. Amelia and Bennett going to say yes.
Right.
I think they're setting us up with Karen and Miles. I think that they're going to stay just to say that they tried after the show. I really do. I do. But I still say that Miles is frustrated and Karen is who she is because like Cassandra said, and I've said it too, I mean, how many months do you have to get the cold shoulder?
Like she still won't just hug him for fun. Exactly. Like I don't understand.
So I don't see any true interest in Karen. I know that's not a popular opinion from some subscribers, but
Oh
that's true.
no,
Like that's in
over
any
here we
relationship.
all think that she ain't for it, except for I think Tiffy. Tiffy the only one. You see how she got the KDF? She the only one up Cameron's side.
Yes, I am.
I guess, but I mean, I don't see it. I mean, honestly, like just for everybody, like would you as a female or as a male, yes, Cliff, I'm talking about you too, would you be in a relationship with someone for 4 months that wasn't reciprocating anything?
Nope.
So it's hard to be on someone's side regardless of editing, because I know a lot of people like, oh, it's editing. But I mean, Miles is frustrated week after week. We see that. So it's more than just editing,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
It's real life. We saw
Yeah.
the clips, the videos.
Yeah, we did. And also, before I go, I did notice a comment that someone said, did you notice that when Karen comes over, she has to knock on the door
When she
and
comes
Miles
over
opens
where?
it? Like when she came over to cook, he had to let her in, stuff like that. Like maybe she don't have a key. Like maybe she don't really live there. Maybe she's only there for production. So yeah,
Ooh.
so that's something to think about too.
Ooh. Okay, dig deep, mom. Dig deep.
So all right, well we'll be in the chat. So we'll talk to you later.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You guys make sure you get over there to Millennium and Mom and check them out and subscribe if you aren't, but I'm sure you are, because we all be out here in these Married at First Sight streets for sure. What y'all talking about in this chat? But I'm definitely agreeing that it's getting difficult to the review. So like at this point, I have to add some type of entertainment to it, because if I just talk about the show how it is, nobody's gonna want to watch it. You back, Tiffy?
Yes, yes. I can say two things really. We'll see. First of all, I'm always gonna be on Karen's side, but y'all hear me out. Y'all hear me out. All right. Okay, so the reason I had to think about what Mom from Millennial Mom was saying, those were good questions, I would say. But like think about it. Miles is too happy to be with this chick. It's like the girl he would never get. Like if he could, like even his celebrity crush, he said one of them was Ari Lennox. He's like, oh yeah, he did say before Tracy Ellis Ross. Tracy Ellis Ross could be Karen's twin. So literally, he's
It
like so
makes sense. You're
excited.
absolutely right.
So he's so excited to be with this girl. He's going to wait for anything. Like he's not going to try and mess it up. He's not going to try and like be mad at her or anything, because he's like, listen, this is not going to happen again. I'm never like I'm never going to be able to get a girl of this caliber again. So I think that might be why Karen is a little bit closed off. She's like, okay, I get it. You're happy. I'm pretty, but can you show me other sides of you? Like, I get it. Giddy Miles is a good Miles. But like, what about the Miles? Just play it cool a little bit, have a little bit of swagger. Don't
Okay.
give her a little too much attention, and she might actually start to like you.
Like as soon as he said that he wasn't sure he wanted to be married anymore, she started coming around.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like he dropped the facade a little bit of the, oh, you can step on me as a doormat and I'll stay with you through anything, and gave her a little bit more of like a real relationship, a conversation.
Right. You right. Hold on. Thank you, Marvina. Yes, I can sleep too. We can finally sleep. Okay, I appreciate you, Marvina. Been here from the beginning, y'all. We've been rocking out from the beginning. But yes, Tiffy, I get what you're saying. This is why I think we struggle with wanting Karen and Mouse to work so bad. But it's just taking a lot of energy. It's just taking a lot of energy, okay? Because she keeps trying and trying. Well, she keeps saying she's trying and trying, but we ain't getting nowhere. After 4 months, you cannot say that she shouldn't be a little bit more advanced than what she is now.
I mean, just some people don't care about physical touch. And I feel like if Miles was more direct of like, oh, when we're in public and we're walking around, I'd like us to hold hands. She wouldn't say no to that. If he said, oh, whenever you wake up or whenever you see me, I'd like us to kiss. She would not say no to that. But like, she's not gonna seek it out because that's just not something she cares about.
Okay, you made a good point. You made a good point. I'm like that with my husband, so that makes sense. Like he's not really big on like hugging and kissing, but I am. So I'm always like, give me a hug, give me a kiss. I get it. I mean, it makes sense if you think about it that way.
Right. And then you put those two together, you get a guy who loves all touchy feely, plus he's with the girl of his dreams. So then he's like, man, this is hard. This is hard, but he's going to stick it through because if it works out and he's more vocal about, just the small things that he likes, he's going to have the best girl he's ever had. And she's going to have a really great guy as well.
That's probably why we all just want them to work so bad. It's got to be something because I don't know why we still like, but they're going to work. Everybody else will be like, oh no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And here we are still talking about they're going to work. You back, Cliff? Don't yell at me because I don't need that energy.
Now, see, this is go back to my whole point about you being biased, right? Now, as much as I don't like Karen, we saying she don't try. What do Henry do? And y'all don't give Henry half the hell y'all give Karen.
We not saying that Henry be trying. We never said Henry be trying.
Hey,
oh, my homie here. Kelsey, what's good?
What's up, boo?
What up?
No, listen, y'all gonna stop doing my friend Henry like that. Y'all know Henry special.
Kelsey, you know I love you. Stop.
Nah, Henry can come get that drag.
I actually live in New Orleans. And a friend of mine is friends with Imani. And so she was just saying Imani was telling her like they kind of giving Karen a bad edit because she ain't as uptight as like we think she is. And I kind of think that like, they kind of put you in a role and that's what you stuck with. Like, and then she said that Henry ain't as awkward either.
Really?
Yeah, like if he know you, he like how some people if they don't really know you, they kind of awkward, but then once they get to know you, like they real cool. I think Henry just type, and Christina, she been lying for so long that she don't know the truth from a lie no more.
Okay.
And then when she finally
Kelsey.
said that, yeah, Cliff.
Continue your thought. I'll go after. Go ahead.
No, and so like she don't know the truth from a lie. And then I don't think Christina is homeless. I think Christina had a chance to do this show. And so she came here. Like she probably used her mama's address. And probably just packed some stuff and was because the Airbnb, then this and that. And so I think Christina, she got furloughed because of Corona. And then she saw her chance to do this. So she just came on through and used her mammy's address. I don't think Karen is uptight as we think she is, but I do think she's very like cognizant of the cameras, which kind of makes me ask, did your job have a conversation with you before you went on this show?
Good point.
Because she works for Oshner, and I worked for Oshner for a period, and their real appearance is everything.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if your family ain't in it. Then so you kind of have to just play your role. And I feel like Mal does need to put a little bass in his voice, and let her know what time it is. But I also feel like Miles and her, they could work it out. Like it ain't such a big deal because sex is a lot, but at the same time, if they were dating in the real world, 4 months wouldn't be that long for her not to give it up. Now I do think they should be sleeping in the same bed. I don't think that should be going on because I just feel like you playing with somebody. And I don't think that she can she can give him affection. I don't see anything wrong with that. A kiss, a hug, like and I'm like Karen, I don't really like to be touched either. But like I'm gonna do what mama told me, fake it till you make it. Just do a little something, and then when she said that she wanted to go be by herself, I was like, I'm assuming I know she at least has a black father. I don't know if you got any brothers or whatever. You got cousins. So if something was about to happen to them, would you run and hide too?
Right.
Because if that's the case, I don't know what black people raised you, because we were raised one for one, one for all. Like we were raised, in the South, like if you fight my cousin, man or woman, I'm gonna fight you too.
We all fighting.
Yeah, so like if this is my husband, I'm sure enough gonna fight. So I just like, and then how she didn't get up and hold his hand. I don't know if she's just trying to like play the role so she don't like her job don't get mad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know, but I just kind of feel like maybe we kind of giving her a little too bit of a bad rap. But also Henry is real passive aggressive. Like, you need to just tell this woman you don't want her, and you need to tell her why you don't want her, and go on. Because if they ain't offering no bonus money, which I don't believe they were, I mean, I have to ask my friend and see, but I don't believe they were. Now, if they were withholding part of your check, I could see that.
Right.
But just me personally, I would just sit up in here and say, like, what you call it did, I'm here so I don't get fined. I'm here for my check.
That's why they both keep saying, I'm willing to stick it out. I'm willing to stick it out.
Christina don't have nowhere to stay. Cause with as nasty as her attitude
Okay.
is, I imagine her mama don't want her in her house either. So what you
Cut
gonna
it
do?
out,
She
Tulsa.
working.
You gonna get Cliff mad and start talking about her not having nowhere to stay, and I'm honest.
Go ahead, Cliff. Go ahead and get me together.
See, you spewing that pinky nonsense.
Why I got to be pink though? Why I
The
can't
girl
be
have a home. I said pinky.
Why I can't?
Lavita Rosa, pinky.
Oh, see now you ain't
Nah,
gonna keep a girl now. You ain't finna do pinky.
Nah. I know y'all feminists over there. I love pinky, but y'all know y'all feminists over there.
Whatever. If a woman doing wrong, you saw how I let Karen have it. The look now, and I called Christina.
Everybody can get it.
But Henry's doing the same thing.
Do what?
Henry's doing the same thing.
Oh, I said that too. Henry's very passive aggressive. Like,
but Christina isn't mad.
See, Christina is used to using her body to get what she wants, and so now she finally got a man that ain't pressed. And so she don't know how to act. But see, most men, they'll excuse a lie. Well, not really a man. A boy excuse a lie for a little taste of, something. So,
right.
But see, Henry ain't pressed to, do all that. He just ain't somebody that's, sexual like that. So he ain't really pressed for that. And that's all she know how to lead with.
Right.
And she thinks she's fine and she is.
Kelsey, that's BS. Kelsey, all this man been saying is he want to keep it going, keep working it out. And when she said there's no point, he was like, yeah, it is. So if he's not feeling her, why he don't just leave?
Because he want his check, Cliff. If I didn't sat here, that been through a pandemic with you, that done all this, I want my money.
Period.
And it better not be a penny short or $1 late.
No. The 8 weeks done passed. So he's entitled to his money. Why is he still there?
No, bump that. It's some kind of legal legality to put in them contracts to keep you from getting your change if something go on. So just like they keep you from suing, like they did with
Brett is going.
Brett don't care about that money. Brett live on a budget. Brett comfortable with being broke.
So you think a person who he's not broke though? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Lord. Oh Lord.
You're gonna disrespect Brett too. Don't do
that. Let me stop.
No, you're not.
Because he ain't broke. He just
listen
money.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead, Cliff.
No, because he's just smart with money.
Yes, now I agree with him because
he's financially intelligent.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I live my life similar to Brett, so I agree with that.
As far as Henry go, your boy Henry.
Okay, tell me about him. You still there?
You know the what?
Hey, Cliff, you still
can't
hear
you?
Can't hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Now we can.
You said
go
you can hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, what I was saying was, which Quilla just did a video about him having a crush on a woman that looked like his best friend. I'm starting to feel like he's on the show, just for fame, because I know she was on Real World or one of them shows.
Oh, Trish.
Like he's not really
here on Real World Vegas.
Okay, I'm starting to feel like he's here for fame. Like his homegirl was out there, doing her thing at one point too.
I can see that
because he's not trying.
We talked about that one time.
He don't hold a girl. Cause see, all the issues that Christina have was about his effort. He don't put any effort. and y'all
I
make
agree.
100 excuses. Yeah, I heard people make 100 excuses for his effort, but then jump down Karen neck, and I'm not a fan of Karen about her efforts. He's just as bad, if not worse, than Karen.
Oh, I agree. Like I have said from the beginning that I don't think Henry should have done this to start with. I feel like Henry did this either A for fame or he did it to get old girls' attention. The brunette Kristen, he did it to get her attention because sometimes girls we don't want something until we see somebody else with it. And how she
I
reacted
get
at
that, but
how she
that's
did
not
that
fair. But
wedding.
that's not fair to Christina, because
I
if
don't think
that would
it's
have
fair, but
if
that's just
that would
what
have
it is.
been um but what I'm saying is if that would have been Woody or Miles would have did that to a black woman or something like that, or hell would have broke loose.
Oh, I agree, but I do respect him for the fact that he didn't pull a Luke or a Matt and just sleep with her because she was there.
That's
Luke ain't do
true.
nothing wrong.
Ooh,
Matt did wrong. Luke ain't do wrong. Luke did not do wrong. If somebody is begging you to have
But no,
sex
Chloe,
with
I
them
can see
and
where
then you
Cliff
have
coming
sex with
from.
them,
I'm
you
finna
can't
defend
get
Cliff.
mad at that.
I'm gonna defend Cliff on that because when that man told you not to say nothing, and when he told you that he felt disgusted and dead inside, that would have been the last time he ever slept with me. And I would have said, "I'm sorry, ain't enough money in the world. My self-respect is worth more. Can I go?"
she kept doing it though.
Yeah, she kept. Yeah, so I don't. Now I do think he was wrong for still sleeping with her, but at the same time, people don't do what you allow. Now I'm gonna
You
agree
not
with Cliff on that. I'm
no, I'm
gonna
gonna
agree
say
with Cliff on
no,
that.
but she said that he did it to make her happy. Her words on the
Bump that.
on the reunion show.
I don't agree with that because I just don't see no man sleeping with no woman just to make her happy. I think he had motive in the fact that he wanted his money. He wanted to get his dating service
Nah,
off top.
man.
He wanted to stay on there long
See,
enough
what
to
you
get his money. That man like men. Period.
like oh, this is a perfect example. He's laying next to her for months. He wake up, his joint is ready to go. She there. He's not like certain people on the show. So he got it popping. What you mean?
Hey,
None of y'all got penises. Y'all don't know how it works.
Well, okay, I don't have a penis, but like as someone that deals with sexual disorders every day, because that's what I do for a living, as I'm a sexual therapist.
oh my God, you got my dream job.
Yeah, well, I'm not through yet. I still have to finish my hours until I'm fully licensed. I'm only provisionally licensed at this point. But
I need you to email me. I need to know how to do it. What's the step?
okay. I'm gonna DM you on Instagram. But
Okay.
but no, I do think that Henry has very unrepressed anger. He does not know how to express himself. I feel like there was something that went on with him in his life. I think that he has used his illness with his whatever his little heart condition. I think he's used that as a way to be passive aggressive and get away with things. I feel that he is not upfront when he says things. He has no problem spilling the tea and then going back and being like, "Well, I just really meant." No, you meant what you said. Now, and I don't agree with. And I told my homegirl that's friends with Money. I said I don't think it was Amani's job to press him at that table. Like she's not an expert. She's not a therapist. Like I feel like the reason her and Woody lost that game and Miles and Karen won is because the fact that they actually talked to each other. I feel like Amani and Woody, they kind of the physical kind of got in the way a little bit. Like they still have conversation, but I think the physical kind of took the forefront. And what Karen is trying to do, I agree with. It's just the way that she goes about it is not right to what he needs. But he needs to open his mouth and say, "Hey, at least twice a day, I'm gonna need you to hug me. At least 4 times a day, I'm gonna need you to kiss me. Like I understand you don't like being touched, but when you come home, I'm gonna need 10 minutes of like us time." And so then it becomes something that she does natural. Because if you don't know somebody, you don't know what they need. Because you could live in a house with somebody for years and not know them.
This is true. This is true. Tiffy?
Yes. What I think about Henry, I think I cracked the case. I think I done cracked it right now. This
Oh
what
God,
happened.
Tiffany, what is it?
This what happened. I'm thinking maybe he went on there for fame, but I'm also thinking he might have a friends with benefit type situation with that little Kristen girl. because she be showing up on all these episodes. He got other friends, but every single
Remember,
time it's time to talk
remember
to
we
a
talked
friend.
about it, Tiffany. We talked about it. Remember, we if he came up on here to get his friends back on reality TV and try to do their own little thing afterwards. Remember, we talked about this one coming read.
Yes, I think he wants to get on a TV show with
I
his
agree with you,
girlfriends.
Tiffy. I agree.
I think he's also seeing that little Kristen girl
On
because
the
she
side,
was
cause she was too mad to be just your friend.
yes, yes
And
she
then she
was.
said that she went on a date with him and he was boring. If he's so
Mm,
boring, why you press? But I'm not gonna respect the marriage. And they was, and I hope that was in bed. They was so sloppy.
And now they
right,
just friends.
exactly.
They didn't done it. They didn't done it a few times. Like
Best of friends.
he is her old fan. You know that look. You know everybody got one person that's in their back pocket. You know what? Well, Chloe she married, but you know everybody got one that's in their in their back pocket. You know you don't really care for them that much, but you know when times get low and they get lonely. You
Right.
know.
And he said, listen, he said, I think, first of all, if we go back to what she said on that first episode, she was giving mad side chick energy, like she was the little hoe.
Yes, she
That's why
really
a review
was.
was called Henry Side Chick.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like Chriselle was just drunk. Like she was just regular drunk Chriselle that we met back in '02. You know, or was it '04? Whatever year that was, she was on the Real World and she was in the bathroom crying. She thought she was gonna be pregnant. Um, you know, that's who she is. You know, once somebody keep that up, that's just who they are. That ain't gonna change. Because I mean, she is what 15, 16 years later. She's still the same person. So, but oh girl, she messing with Henry, and you can't tell me she ain't. And if she ain't, she wanted to. She was she
No,
was
she
she was
is.
she was keeping him in the back pocket until she got tired of playing around and she was ready to settle down. And to me, Henry, like what Cliff said, Henry don't know what the hell he want. And Henry on here for fame. He on here to get his friends back popping. Like Henry tried to play a role, but then he played it too well that he told on himself.
Mm.
And
Right.
you know, everybody was saying Henry had Tourette's, and which I thought he did at first. But then once like I saw other scenes, I said he don't got Tourette's, he got a nervous tick. That's all that
Yeah.
is. He has a nervous tick that when he is in a situation where he feels uncomfortable, that it starts coming out. And to me, I feel like a little bit of that is exaggerated. Like he knows that this is gonna happen, and so he plays it up. Like Christina with the whole ADHD thing. I don't think she got ADHD. I think she just got lie-itis. All she do is lie. Like because
Oh,
you
no.
going for a walk at 2 o'clock and don't come back to the next day.
Oh Lord.
Like,
Listen,
like
if
I don't get that because you know, Chloe, if your husband said I'm going for a walk and he ain't back in 45 minutes, his stuff would have been outside nice
Oh,
and
he
neat.
said he's going for a walk. At what time are we going together? I need some fresh air too.
that's on
Y'all
point.
y'all are reaching. Y'all are
Y'all
reaching.
know I'm having
But
crazy
Henry could take his
What?
walk though, right?
Do
Y'all are
what,
reaching.
Cliff?
But Henry could take his walk. You saying?
Yeah, he
See the
needs
nonsense I'm
to.
talking about on this channel?
He didn't say he took a walk. He said he just take the long way
I can't
home.
hear you.
Yeah, he stopped at Kristen's house.
No, she
That's what
talked
he
about
did.
him going to the store multiple times.
Franny, you ain't right. You ain't low. You ain't low, Franny. You
That
ain't
was
low.
Y'all
Tiffany.
reaching. That wasn't
She
me.
said we reaching.
No.
Okay,
And,
Cliff,
and, and Franny,
go
just
ahead
because
and tell us.
homegirls engaged don't mean that she don't treat.
So as you guys know, I watched this show back and forth, rewind, fast forward, all of that. The reason why, and they were wrong, they were messy, they were nasty, they were tacky at that wedding. They said the reason why is because she was going around telling everybody that she just got out of a relationship, right? That
Oh
she
yeah,
just got out
that's
of a
right. She
relationship.
did.
So I think that they went on a date with Henry before. They
So
knew
what?
that it wasn't going to work, but they are being protective because they feel like he can't defend himself, which is not great, right? Because what kind of grown man should be that way? But that's what I'm seeing as opposed to them wanting to be with him. And y'all are reaching. Y'all are reaching.
No,
I
Franny,
know
I
we
So
want to
wait a
don't
minute,
keep
hold
this
on,
I
Franny,
don't
going.
agree
Franny,
with that.
Franny, hold up, Franny,
Cliff, go
Franny,
ahead.
Franny. So is an issue with her being in a relationship 8 months ago or whatever it was, but he said out his mouth he never had a real relationship. That's not a red flag. And just because she's engaged, does that mean she don't creep, or
Of
they
course,
didn't
but
have
why are you
something
telling
before?
this to people at the wedding?
She don't be lying. She telling the truth. That's what's happening. She's like,
Why
I
are you
came out
telling
of.
this to people at the wedding?
Because that
She's
wasn't
Strangers,
telling
her
her
people
business.
that don't.
truth. I'm
All
sure it
right.
was
I
act,
see what this is. I see what this is
and
tonight.
she told it to the camera as well.
I see what this is tonight.
But
Hey,
no, but
don't
what
do
I'm
Cliff
saying
like
is
that, Freddie.
what's the
Let him
dip? But what
live.
I'm saying is,
What you say?
if it's a
I
listen,
can't hear you.
I'm not going with this toxic woman, feminine energy
Oh
tonight. I ain't got
God.
time for it.
Wait,
Okay,
Oh
hold
my,
on, hold
We love
don't
you,
on.
fall,
Cliff.
don't fall. Just because
can
we
you hear
got
me now?
feelings,
We
we
got
just
yelled at.
Hold
We're gonna
on.
hear you out, Cliff. Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm with Cliff here because had Christina been like, oh, I came out of a relationship and didn't say like, oh, it was
I'm
9 months
being
ago, they would have been
ridiculous.
like, Christina's lying. This, that, and the other. So she told the truth. Y'all don't like it. When she lie, y'all don't like it. What she gonna do?
How appropriate is that to go around and tell your new in-laws or your new family you just got out of a relationship and you marrying their loved one? How appropriate is
Listen,
that?
ain't nobody want to deal with Henry. Nobody. They said take him. Even the daddy said keep him. We'll keep Christina.
Okay, like y'all
No,
just want y'all
So
just
you
want
don't
to
think
I
them
argue.
agree.
That's what
She
it
should have
is.
we
said
watched the
something,
show?
but that wasn't the
You trying to
time,
tell
though.
me you don't think they
Like,
asked
there's a time
those
and
questions?
place for everything.
You don't think those questions was asked?
Like, you can say you was in a relationship, but you don't have to
So
like
like
give the
no,
details.
because we acting like family is not going to ask these questions.
They are, but you ain't got the answer all the
I
way.
watched them ask Woody, yo, have you cheated? I watched what's her name from last season
That
get
was
asked
at
the same
brunch.
question.
That was at brunch. My aunt Shirley don't need to know that you just got out of a relationship at the wedding. Come
at the wedding.
on.
Like,
So
there's
she's
a
wrong for
tactful
being
way to answer.
honest.
I'm not saying she's wrong or anything. I'm saying it's inappropriate, and I'm saying that that's why they have the picture of her that they have. She was talking too much, saying too much too early. She showed all
It
of her
was
cards.
like one, y'all saying she just got out of relation. The relationship was around 8 months ago. But what about
I'm just responding to why his friends are the way that they possibly are. They seem to be protective of him. And the reason why is because she showed a little bit too much at the wedding. That's the first impression. I'm not
I don't.
saying that she shouldn't be open. I'm not saying any of that stuff. I'm saying that it was inappropriate in my personal opinion. And because of everything that she shared, that's probably why they have a negative impression of her.
Right.
But sometimes families be asking too many questions on the wedding day. Like,
They
don't we
they
But
remember?
they
let's have
are.
Keith.
some. But let's have some cool for some strategy or read a room. Yes, I was in a relationship, but guess what? I'm here. I'm so happy to be a part of this
Right.
process.
I agree, Freddie.
Right.
I agree. It's
But
not what you say; it's how you say it.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah,
like she
but
could have very well said that. I mean, everybody was in a relationship. That's why they're here. It didn't work. But let's have
yeah,
some
I don't
cool,
know.
some decorum. You know.
I agree with
Yeah,
you
but
100%, Freddie.
remember Keith's
Go ahead,
old
Tiffy.
nosy mama was asking Iris if she
No,
had
no,
sex.
see, no, see, that was 100% on Iris. Cause see, my mama
I
should
want
Franny,
the
you
know
being
white
more
very
about
express.
you
toxic
than
tonight.
I do.
I'm being toxic. All right.
Oh,
No, my mama
I am
should know
giving a
more about
reason.
me than you do.
Tiffy, we can't hear you. What you say?
What'd you say,
Sorry,
Tiffy?
yeah, I said I don't know if maybe someone's playing it back, but I said that the same way that those friends look nosy. I'm sorry, they don't mind their business. They probably like how long ago was it? Where does he live? Did you guys live together? Like they just be because she's a side hoe. I don't care. I don't care about it. She the side hoe. I don't care about it.
That could very well be the truth.
Who the
But
side
but
hoe?
Christina,
Who the
Kirsten.
side hoe, Tiffy?
Kristen, that could very well 1000% be the truth. But have some class, some decorum about yourself. You're meeting your husband's family for the first time.
Yes,
Right.
and I agree with that because Iris last season, she was so proud of being a virgin, which should be like no one's
Well,
knocking
she
that.
should be
Yeah,
100%.
100%. But Keith's mama shouldn't know more about her than he did. That's what she should have held that and because the mama was gonna run back and tell because I would have done that with my brothers too, my
And
cousins.
that's exactly what
I
she
would have
did.
ran back. Yeah, that's she didn't
Absolutely.
wait 2 seconds and you know
In a
because
second.
she know her child and see had Iris just held that and not said it and got to know him, I think it would have been better. But I also feel like Keith didn't get as much flack as Matt because he was slick with his sideness. And I also feel like this, and maybe I'm wrong, but this is how I personally feel about virginity. If you do everything but you're not a virgin, you have a hymen. And yeah, and she said they did other stuff, which lets me know that they did, and so to me, baby, you're not a virgin, you just have a hymen, you just haven't had vaginal intercourse, because anything that can give you an STD, which is a sexually transmitted disease, is sex. So therefore, you're not a virgin, but that's none of my business. And so,
not ours either.
Yeah, and so to me, I just feel like these women got to stop volunteering information that ain't nobody's business. Like,
I mean, she said she wanted the whitest dress. She wanted it to be a show.
Bump that. I don't care about all that. You can.
She wanted it to be a conversation.
No, some stuff ain't meant to be talked about. And you don't talk about with your mother-in-law that you was a virgin and that you ain't never had sex before and this and the third. And to me, you know, I do feel like Keith kind of hung her out to dry because they had an agreement about what they was and wasn't going to do. And as a husband, he should have stood behind her 100% and said, this ain't what we doing. If she ain't comfortable, we ain't doing it. Because, you know, as a man, you're supposed to have your woman respect. You're supposed to be her protector. And I feel like he left her out to dry in efforts to make himself look better. And to me, I feel like Christina and Henry both do that same thing. They try to make each other look like an asshole. But in reality, like, y'all both assholes. And then when Christina want to sit up there and fake cry about Olivia, girl, if that was your friend, why wouldn't you have
Olivia don't even like her.
Making me mad.
Because see, Christina always trying to be in somebody's business. Like, ma'am, sit down somewhere.
But Christina has anxiety, though. We got to remember that. And also, I think in part when Christina was talking, she was also thinking about her own experience with Henry, like how her experience got robbed.
And I feel like that was her way of like trying to like say that about herself without coming out and saying it. But I just feel like her and Henry were a mismatch from the beginning. Like I feel like Henry should have been with Olivia, and Christina should have been with Brett.
No, Olivia would have left Henry day 2. Talking about
and the reason I say she wouldn't have is because the fact that she's a nurse. There is a capacity and an empathy there that you have to have. Even if it only
Henry wouldn't have worked with anyone.
Do what? Go ahead.
I don't think Christina would work with anyone either. I don't think she's ready for marriage, and neither is Henry.
Neither is Olivia.
I don't think.
Yeah, Olivia. Crazy thing is Brett isn't ready for marriage.
Olivia wanted to insert a husband.
Yeah.
Kelsey, what show was you watching?
The same show you was
God Green Earth. Olivia.
The same show you was watching, Cliff.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna drop everybody back down into the chat.
Yeah, because we're not getting nowhere.
We're not getting nowhere.
How do I?
Okay. I really, 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 really appreciate you all joining me in this comment read. Y'all know I love having comment read because I love for y'all to be able to say how y'all feel about the episode, let it out, tell me I'm wrong, tell everybody else they wrong, tell people they right, tell us how you feel. I just want to say thank you all for joining me in my first year on YouTube and helping me make it to 1,000. I am so appreciated. I think my last video I just posted, about like my bloopers and clips of videos and stuff like that. And I hope that you guys continue to go on this journey with me. I really, really, really appreciate you all. We probably won't jump on another live sometime later this week because I feel like we need to talk about a whole Married at First Sight as a whole, like seasons, and not just one, thing. But this is the common read for season 11. So once again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I was going to take a shot of this tequila for y'all to celebrate, but it's too strong, I think, and it's kind of late, and I want to go to sleep. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Peace.